everybody, welcome back to the channel. I don't have too much time for this video, so I'm going to make it pretty quick. But anyway, this is a system I picked up. As you can see, it's got a little bit of epoxy glue on here, so I think it took a fall and hit this corner. So this is kind of toast, this VGA plug. We'll look at some of the ports though. They probably survived, haven't tested them all. But let's first of all look at the back. So as we can see, there is a power. You can see that epoxy glue that they used to put everything back together, and it actually holds really well. It does have an HDMI in the back. That one looks intact. The problem, and it's got a big battery, really sticks out, and the battery actually works really well. Got a cup. We got the what do you call it? You got 8 blinky lights in the back here, but we have the Ethernet. We got the USB. Around the side here, though, you can see that some of the goop got into the plug, the holes. So this VGA may work, but with the holes plugged, I don't think it would. This one's cracked, so I don't know. I haven't tried this one out, this USB. Get the big vent up front. Oh, and this is what it looks like from the top. Somebody stuck a Whistler sticker. Whistler is a mountain ski resort area, and also big snowboarding area for in our region. Got a couple of front facing speakers. You got the old big trackpad, which is nice. Card reader, more front facing speakers, fingerprint scanner that works. Oops, here we go. And we got one of these express card thingies. We got a switch for turning on and off the Wi-Fi. We got optical drive. Can't read what that says. I think it's a DVD. Yeah, DVD level. A couple more USBs and a headphone jack. And you can pull the DVD player out. And I think there's alternatives like a battery you could buy for it. It is a Latitude E6440 or 6440. In very good shape. Like I say, the fingerprint scanner does work. I use it. Got it set up. A little dirty. The keyboard's a bit dirty. Probably do a little bit more work on cleaning it up, but whatever. Works. It's got the controllers, or what are the buttons for using this. You can kind of go like this, click, you know the routine. It's like a ThinkPad. And there's all the keys, are all in good shape. Got the dedicated media, audio. You got lots of blinkies, lots of lights on this thing. And then of course you have all your things to turn off and on stuff here. And yeah, and then turn up and down the lights. It does have backlighting for the keyboard. So yeah, it's reminds me a lot of a ThinkPad, really. Now, the story behind this, story time. I came with Windows 7, so I tried to install Windows 7 on it, and it really struggled. And it has to do with the graphics, because it has multiple GPUs installed. It has the GPU associated with the Intel Core i7 4610M processor running at 3 gigahertz. This thing is a beast. It's got 12 gigabytes of RAM. It is running a 320 gigabyte spinning hard drive. So that's the weak point. But otherwise, this thing is really powerful, and it has 2 gigabytes of RAM for the graphics. So we're gonna give it a spin and see how it does with the benchmark and see how it performs. It's a pretty solid system though. Like, I was actually really surprised at how well it works once I could get it started, once I could get it all set up. And of course we have it set up with Windows 10. And if we go down here, we can see it's Windows 10 Pro. Yeah, Pro. So that's cool. I always like having Pro. And it had to do with the licensing on this thing. So that's cool. Yeah, so here we go. Yeah, so the story time here. So what happened is I tried to put Windows 7 on it. It didn't work. It would suddenly crash, restart. Nothing I could do to fix that. So I finally upgraded. Well, and then I put Mint on it, and it ran well with Mint. It crashed on Windows 10 when I tried to install Windows 10. Put Mint on it, and Mint worked really good. I was going to just leave it at Mint, but there's a bunch of apps I like to use in Windows, so I thought, can I get this thing running Windows properly? Well, I found a BIOS update, and it updated it like from, I don't know, 6 to 24. So a lot of updates all the way to a 2019 BIOS, and that seemed to do the fix to it that allowed it to run Windows 10 and use all this graphic stuff, because apparently it has the Intel graphics and a 2 GB AMD ATI Radeon 8690M graphical processor, which performs. We'll get into that. So that's the story time. So I was able to update the BIOS. Nice thing about the BIOS in this thing, you can actually update it from the BIOS screen, like from I think it's called F12. It's like a boot screen, but it also gives you an option to flash the BIOS from that screen without going into Windows. So I actually had Mint on it, but I could flash the BIOS directly from this startup screen, which was really cool. So with the new BIOS, it was running good. And so I tried to do Windows 10 on it again, and everything worked perfectly. So sometimes the BIOS matter. So anyway, here you go. There's the processor. And it's a Haswell 22 nanometer process running the big 3 gigahertz. It's an M processor, so it's not like the U processors. It's a pretty beefy system. 2 cores, 4 threads. Motherboard, we're just going to look at that BIOS update. Yeah, 2019 A24 last BIOS update. So from a 2012 system or whatever it was that this thing was, that's a lot of updating. DDR3, 800, dual. It's got one 8 gigabyte stick from 2019, so that's obviously an update. This one is the old 2015. I don't know, this might even be an update, because I don't think this is a 2015 machine. So yeah, all the RAMs have been updated. Okay, and there's the graphics here and the graphicals here. That's the dedicated 2 gig. That's pretty nice. Close that out. Let's take a look. So this is sort of the overview of the system. So Windows 10 Pro. It's running at 44 degrees, not bad at all. So the pace seems to be fine. Motherboard, there you go, running cool. And then all those graphicals going on. There's the weak point, the storage. We got optical and we got a Realtek. Kind of nothing special there. And let's take a look at that hard drive. The hard drive is not a special hard drive or anything. Yeah, so not even 2 years runtime. You want a year and a half, something like that. So just kind of broken in. Rotation speed is 7200, so that's it's a little faster. So the access time is a bit better that way. So everything's good about it, or reported good anyway. And we're back at the Nova Bench time. So let's do that. Nova Bench time. Let's see here. Here we go. Yeah, so this one was 20 bucks, this laptop. When I first started using it, I didn't realize it needs a pretty beefy power supply. And I was using a 45 watt, I think it wants more, 90 or something. I ended up having a 120, so I just hooked it up to 120 and it's never complaining about the power anymore. So, yeah. Here we go. So let's see what we're doing for graphics. Oh yeah, in the 200s. That's great. No problem with the graphics on this thing. That's the big problem with a lot of these processors when it comes to Intel, is they don't perform under the graphicals. So how did it do with the combo of graphics? Well, look at that. 768, that's an excellent score. A very, very good score. So good for the memory, great score. The CPU, great score. And 231 frames per second, great score for an Intel system. So it's good having that extra graphics and hardware, great transfer speeds. So this thing just works great across the board. So yeah, running a spinning hard drive on Windows 10, not bad. The performance is so good on this thing that I think it actually can handle it. So there you go, guys. $20 Value Village laptop with a spinning hard drive. Latitude E6440. I got it fully updated and refurbished. And yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this thing a good solid run for its money and see what it can do in the real world. And see how long it takes for it to start up and be, you know, with Windows 10 being what it is. Usually the first 10 minutes of using a system like this can be painful. So we'll see if that's the case with this thing, because it seems like it's a beast. It really has a lot of power. A powerhouse. Definitely could have went Cinnamon with this thing, but if only Cinnamon ran like all my native apps, like Windows apps, I'd be in like Flynn. But it's all about the apps for me. I need an OS. I don't really care about the OS so much as I want to be able to use the apps I want. And I have a certain set that I like, so stuck with Windows. But there you go, guys. That's my 14 minute video. Hope you're having a good day. It's beautiful and sunny here in Vancouver. Lots of birds twerping and tweeting outside, and it's been a little bit of a problem for allergies this year because our winter was so mild and our spring was pretty dry. And it normally holds back the allergy season, but it came early and it's lasting a long time, and it's running one allergen is running into the next. Like we have the tree pollen, and then you have the grass pollen, and you got the cottonwoods. It's like a perfect storm for allergies. So if you have allergies, it's no fun. Anyway, guys, talk to you in the next video.